What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for July 30th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there is a link in the description. So with that out of the way, let's fill the grid. Okay, we have a 1 here and a 1 here. We can actually place a 1 right away, right there. We'll come down here and mark these two 1s. 4 down here looks up, and this 4 looks across, so we're going to have 4 in one of these two cells. And we can place a 4 over here. And these two 4s now look down, and we can place another 4 right here. Let's see, 6 looks up, so 6 will be in one of these two cells. These two 6s look down, so we'll have 6 in one of these two cells. Let's go back up here. So the 5 looks across here, so we're going to have 5 actually in this cell. This 5 looks up, this 5 looks across. So that's a 5, that's a 6. And we're left with 3 and 8 to complete that box. So the 8, let's see if the 8s do anything. The 8 looks down here, the 8 looks across. So we'll have 8 in one of these two cells. And we can't really restrict 8 except that we know it's going to be in one of these 4 cells. The 3, same thing, we can't do much with that yet. Let's see, 2. So 2s we can mark right here in one of these two cells, and then 2 will be in one of these 3 cells. Okay. Let's see. All right, so let's look at this. 8 points down into this box. This 8 points across. So 8 is going to be in one of these two cells here. And up here, 8 is going to be in one of these 3 cells. So we got 5 and 4 and 8. Okay, so just wanted to look at that because if there was another digit that pointed down here, then we could place it here, it would point up, but that's what I was checking for. All right, we can place a 5 over here. This 5 and this 5 look over here, so that's a 5. These two 5s point down. This one points across, so we got another 5 there. 2 5s looking into this box. This 5 looking across means 5 is in one of these two cells here. And we got 5 here and 5 here, so 5 is going to be in one of these two cells. This is actually a triple, which is nice. We got the 2s in there already. There is going to be an 8. That has to be an 8 because there's nowhere else for an 8 in this row. And we already said it has to be in this column. So this is an 8. And that leaves 2 and 3 for that row. And so the rest of the box still needs a 6, 7, and 9. So 6 will be in one of these two cells. And we'll just mark the rest of it. So 6's point. We already have 2 6s there, so that's not really super critical. You do kind of want to remember it in case we place 6s down here. Like if I place a 6 in this column, it's going to point up and I'll know that this is a 6. All right, 4, 5, and 1. I think horizontally this is all done. 7 and 7 here look down into this box. Over here we're going to have 7 in one of these two cells. Yeah, let's just look vertically from these digits here before we move on here. 5 and 5, we got that 6 is marked. 1. Okay, that's fine. 4, we do have a 4-5 pair here. This 5, or I'm sorry. looking at the 4s, the 4 looks up, this 4 looks down, this 4 looks across. So this is a 4-5 pair. Now, that means we can also place a 6 or mark 6 in this box, because 6 looks across, 6 looks across this way. All right, so we got 6 in one of these two cells. Is there anything else we can do with that? No. Okay. All right, let's look. I think we got everything there. So just want to look here and make sure we got the 9 and the 9, but 9 is still potentially in any of these 3 cells. 4, okay, 1 looks across and 1 looks down. So 1 will be in one of these 2 cells. We got the 5s, got the 7 marked, got the 1 in here, 6. 6 is going to be in one of these 3 cells. All right, let's move down to this band and just make sure we got everything here. Actually, what I want to do also with this box, let's think about what else we need. We need a 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Okay, look at this here. What can this cell be? This can be, it can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be 7, could be a 9. That's all it can be, and that does match up and actually gives us a triple, 6, 7, 9 triple, which means that this is not a 6. That's a 6 right there. Now that does give us 6 in one of these 3 cells, and that points up here, and we can place this 6. Okay, and now here, this is the last digit for the column, and that's going to be a 2. That's going to let us place 2 right here, and then 2 in one of these 3 cells. Okay, so let's see what else we need. For this box, we need 7, 9, and a 3. We do need a 3. So 3 is going to be in one of those 2 cells. Okay. Let's just fill the whole thing out. 3, 7, 9. This is just going to be 3, 7 because of the 9 here. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything there. Okay. All right, let's look at this row. 3, 7, 8, 9. That's just 3, 7, 8. This is 3, 8, 9. Okay. All right, let's look down here. Let's see. All right. Or maybe actually here, this column here, we have the 3, 8 pair, so we only need a 1 and a 9. And actually 9 sees this cell, so this is a 1, this is a 9. Okay, so we can place another 1 over here. We got 2 1s looking in, 1 looking down, so that's a 1. Now this is a 7. This is a 3. Okay, this is a 9. This is an 8, all right. This is not an 8. This is not a 1. This is 7 now. 9, 7. This is 2, this is 3. Okay, this is coming along nicely. This is down to 1 and 7. This is a triple, it's a 6, 8, and we need a 2. This here, actually, let's go up here. 7 and 7 means that this is a 7, this is 4. This is a 3, 8 for the top row. These 3 digits here, let's fill those in. We need a 3, 4, and 8. So this has to be the 8. Let's see, 4 sees this cell, so that's 3, that's 4. That's 4, that's 5. That's 5. We're down to the last digit in this row is 9. That's 3. Okay, we have a triple here. It's a 2, 7, what is it? 2, 7, 8. Okay, so this has to be the 2. This is now 7, 8 pair. This triple here is a 1, 6, and 3. All right, let's go over here. We're just finishing up here, it looks like. This column is a 2, 3, 9 is what we need. 2, 9, 2, 3, 2, 3, 9. This column's down to a pair. Let's do that. We need a 2 and an 8. All right, so this down here has to be the 2 because there's an 8 in the box there. This is 8. This is 2. Over here, we can resolve the 3, 8. That's a 3. That's a 9. Okay, so 9 is in this cell here, and this is a 3 to finish that column. We need a 1, 6 here. Still can't resolve that. Over here, though, this is not 3, so 3 must be here. 1, 6, I'm looking at 1, 6 in the column, so this is not a 6 anymore. This is not a 1. This is a 7. This is 1. 1 and 6. That's not 6, so here's the 6, and 1 finishes that row. 6 finishes that column. 2 and 8, and 8 and 7. All right, not too bad today. Nice and smooth, nice and steady. I don't even remember off the top of my head. Again, just the usual hidden pairs. Careful notation should get you through this puzzle. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.